So Eric, I really like this one question. It's been like sitting on my chest for a little bit.
All right,
Ready
go
to hear
ahead.
it?
Yeah.
What's one gaming hill you're willing to die on, no matter how unpopular your opinion is? Like, if you need me to break that question down for you or what?
No, I understand it. Let me think. Actually, that's a good question. One hill I'm willing to die on when it comes
Like,
to
what's a game
gaming.
that you believe is popular, like that you believe like, but everybody, no matter what, you're gonna die on that hill. Like you're gonna be like, it's will forever be the game, no matter what. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
The Lego games. I don't give a what a lot of people believe. Put me on a Lego Marvel Superheroes or a Lego Batman 3. Those were the best games ever growing up, and I could never play them at my house because
Why?
growing up we only had like one TV and one system, and I was the only kid who liked to play those games. So my siblings were like, we don't want to watch it. Meh, 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 meh.
Okay, okay. Is that the only gaming hill you're willing to die on, or is there another gaming one you're just forever willing to stand on 10 toes? You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm standing 10 toe down. What's yours?
Honestly, to think about it, ooh, that's a really good one, bro. Mm, look, bro, it's always gonna be Madden because everybody always craps on it talking about it's the same game, just re-released, just updated
It
people.
is like legit.
Yes,
It is.
okay, but there's story modes, bro. Like you don't understand. Like it gets like you just need to play the game, bro. But you're not really into sports, clearly. Um,
Clearly.
but it's like you just don't understand. And that's a gaming hill I am willing to die on. I am willing to die on 10 times if I need to, just to like prove
That
it.
that Madden is a good purchase every year.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't, my guy. I cannot.
You tell me that every Mario game is a good purchase?
No, when did I ever say that?
I'm just asking. Like, do you think every time they release a Mario game is a good purchase?
I haven't played Mario since the OG Mario on the Game Boy. Yeah, I'm not the one to
Bro, were
talk
you
about
were you riding dinosaurs at that time? Like, God Almighty,
Game Boys.
it was a joke. It was a joke.
It fucking better be. That was you know how many of our viewers you just upset with that? At
Mm-hmm.
least 17.
But yeah, like I said, Madden, all the way I'm willing to die on.
I mean, you would die on a hill for nothing because Madden sucks.
Is it just okay out of year two? Was it just those specific two Lego games? Or are you talking about Lego
No,
games?
like Lego Star Wars. Like I just like me a Lego. I just like me a Lego game. Granted, I just like Legos in general. Like building Legos, lit.
Bro, I wish you
I
could order like a custom, like professionally like custom Lego of yourself. Like,
well, building it's the fun part. What do you mean? I would not want that like built for me.
like the little, just the little 3 piece little thing, dude. The little 3 piece thing, the little character body like this big, bro.
You can. You can order custom minifigures.
I look, you want to get a custom Funko Pop of myself. I ain't even gonna lie.
You know, that's actually I saw that I saw basically the little Lego minifigures being like a wedding idea. Basically this couple was a big Lego fan, right? And so for their wedding, instead of having like a check-in guest book, they had a bunch of minifigs, like minifigure parts, and you basically build your name. Like you build your name, and then you build yourself a minifigure, and you put it inside like a little case, so you have your wedding reception built. But right, isn't that such a cool idea for like wedding reception? Oh fuck!
Yeah, I can see that.
Like that's what I would do for my wedding reception. Y'all would build your name in like Lego pieces, and y'all would like build a minifig that looks like, and then you put it in like the little carry. Just tell me that wouldn't be a good
Orderlies.
conversation start.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes and no. Why are you gonna have it in your house like after the wedding and everything like that, or what?
Yes, you have that shit on a shelf, and you're like, "Hey yo, look at my goddamn wedding reception, better than yours."
Okay. Okay. Maybe. Maybe.
You see the vision now.
Yeah, I see the vision now. I understand it now.
I understand it now. Cut to the clip of that dude. But yeah, um, I think that's our cold open. I don't think we can do better than that.
No, that's a good cut open. I had a good question. I had a good question.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 5 of
About
the
game
Sidequest Bros
time, bro.
podcast.
Episode 5.
I
About
know,
game time.
still haven't been canceled.
I call
That's crazy.
episode 40. Eric says something that gets us canceled.
Episode 40, you had to cut it out of episode 4.
What?
Anyway, how are we feeling today, Emilio, on this beautiful episode 5?
Bro, we made it to episode 5. Many more to come.
Many more to come. Maybe some other types of content that we're currently working on. Would you like to give the
Correct.
Would you like to give the people a sneak peek of that content? Put a little clip up of a video that we're working on right now. Yes or no? It's up to you.
Nah, that all gotta be a surprise. I'm sorry.
Y'all heard him. He doesn't like you guys.
I did not say that. Eric, I did not say that. Anyway,
Yeah,
bro, you
but
need to
that's
do
what you
some work
meant.
on this game, bro. I'm carrying the team.
Oh, you're carrying now, aren't you? How
Bro,
many kills do you have?
4. How many does the team have? 4.
4. Yeah, but who's been having the more fun? Me or you?
What do you mean? I'm dropping everybody and having fun.
Only because I'm here. Let's be honest.
Yeah, all right.
I'm the light. I'm the highlight of this podcast.
If y'all seen the last podcast, Eric is still my mic.
Eric is still what?
Yeah, I was like, Eric is still my mic. For all y'all who watched the last podcast, y'all will understand. Eric is my mic.
I haven't watched the full last podcast. What are you talking about?
You're my
Emilio,
mic.
I swear to God.
You're
I
my
will
mic.
watch the podcast. I don't know what that means.
You are my mic. Just know that eventually after we're done recording this, I know you're gonna go watch the podcast and just to figure out why. But it's all right. So what you gonna talk about this week? What we doing? What we doing this week?
So, we're going to start this week out with our game news because there's not much up. Right? The only thing that's really happening in the game news is the new season of Fortnite is starting. But
That's about it.
that's about it. There's not. I covered the biggest game news last week with Oblivion, but literally there's been no game news. We are dry over here in the Sidequest Bros podcast.
Yeah, I looked into that Oblivion game, right? There's a little bit
Fun.
more stuff in just a horse skin or horse armor in the DLC.
Oh yeah, in the DLC, yeah, but that was the main takeaway, just because the last one, how the horse armor was only $2, and now the DLC includes horse armor and it's only $10.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I
I
mean?
was like,
Like,
yeah, I looked into it. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny.
but
Anyways, yeah, I was like, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, continue.
yeah, the new season of Fortnite's starting, so
By the time y'all are watching this
that's
video,
gonna
this
be
new
fun.
season of Fortnite's out.
Yeah. By the time you're watching this video, it'll already be out. Um, but you know,
So let us know what you think
we're a
about
bit
it in the comments.
late on everything. Um, but something that gold sniper. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Huh?
This must be nice.
Do you want it?
No, I got a blue one. I'm good.
I also had a purple one, so there's a purple one right there. Right, right there. And the icy steps, so.
Do I see steps? Proceeds to fight.
They're dead. You can come out now. Do you know where that's from? From
It
the
sounds familiar.
X-Men's Origins Wolverine, the Deadpool scene when they step off the elevator, and we'll play the clip right now of like and he's like, "You can come out. They're all dead now."
Okay. People are dead.
Right. Anyway, so yeah, like the only gaming news, new season of Fortnite. Nothing else has been happening in the gaming sphere. I mean, the new season 2.5 of Marvel Rivals is also coming out soon, like in a week.
Bro, didn't you say
And
that
with
like
that brings
podcast before, like podcast 2, episode 2, or episode 3? Or that's what you said.
episode 3.
I swear, episode 3, you said it was coming out.
I mean, season 2 started, but they're doing seasons are like season 2 is only going to be like a month long before season 2.5 kicks off.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're releasing a new character monthly, and the next new character is going to be Ultron, which is going to be pretty cool. Hey, if y'all like Marvel Rivals, stay tuned because no spoilers, but put up a little piece of the latest thumbnail, just like right between these. I don't know what part he's gonna put there, but I have a feeling.
Anyways.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to ring that bell. Where we talk about all of our wrestling updates for the week. So, Amelia, do you want to start with Friday Night SmackDown or Monday Night Raw?
We can start with Friday Night SmackDown. As a matter of fact, do you want me to start with the main event, or you want me to start how it's kind of started?
Let's just go down the order. So start with the opener and then make your way down.
Okay, so the opener was John Cena coming out, claiming what he did the Monday before, claiming that he was gonna be the last champion and that nobody could beat him and all this extra stuff. Not really like I cared. Then Randy Orton comes out and is telling him like, bro, I understand the void that you're missing. It's because you need to have kids, right?
Wait, so for real? He hits him with the "Ayo, no bitches."
Like, you need to have kids. Like, you need to have. That's why you're like this, because you need to have kids.
That's crazy.
After he tells him that, John Cena's like, I don't want to have kids. I've been raising all of these, basically calling the audience like, I've been raising y'all's kids for the last 25 years. And look at how y'all become. I've done a pretty damn job. I've done better than your biological parents. Basically just feeding his heel.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And then they got into it, and then John Cena, kind of was like, we'll take this, kind of said, right, we can have a match, Backlash, and then stomped out Randy Orton for a little bit, and then was gonna hit him with the title, and then Randy Orton like stopped him midway, hit him with that RKO, and they held up the championship. Did his pose in the corner. That was it.
And that's gonna be a pretty good match at Backlash. Who do you think's gonna win?
I got my money on Randy Orton, bro. Only because I want Randy Orton to win. Like, he needs to have 15.
Why? You think Randy Orton's gonna break the Cena's 17 and make 18?
No, I feel like he'll have like 16 to get to like Ric Flair and stuff like that, or match Triple H, but to 18, not gonna happen.
Who do you think will be the superstar to hit 18?
I don't think the superstar's in wrestling yet. If I'm being honest, I don't believe the superstar.
You don't think any wrestler in the business is good enough to hit that?
Maybe
John Cena.
Maybe Dom. Maybe Dom.
You think Dom could hit it?
But it's because you don't understand, bro. Like, it just depends, bro. I'm honestly gonna say that right now. It just depends.
Who do you think will be the closest?
It ain't gonna be Roman. It's not gonna be Roman.
Yeah, it's not gonna be any of the main eventers now.
Who's gonna be the closest? Randy Orton.
Yeah. Well, like, no, I'm not talking about like.
It's gonna be Randy Orton, bro. All right, so after that, Tiffany came out. Or what were you saying? My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. You just got quiet, so I was gonna continue.
I said, no, like, like the newer guys. Like, who do you think is gonna be the closest out of the newer? And by newer, I mean like only there for like 15 years.
That's Roman Reigns. That's Seth Rollins.
Yeah,
Seth
that's
Rollins
the new
might
gym.
have a chance. I feel like he might have a chance
to hit 15. To hit 18.
Might have.
I just think that Seth Rollins is a big company man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hold on, yeah, I'm getting shot at. Hold on.
Just when I set up the turret too.
Anyways, yeah, he's a company man, so I feel like the closest one would be Seth Rollins. Now to continue, what's it called? So what had happened after that? Yeah, I lost my numbers. Anyways, that had happened after that. Tiffany came out and was talking about, how she beat Charlotte Flair and all this extra stuff. I don't know why you would start a battle with those bots.
I didn't. They just started shooting. They hit it anyway. I started blasting.
So Tiffany came out and was talking about her match at WrestleMania and this, and then surprisingly came out Jade Cargill for some reason.
Thought she had the whole beef with Naomi.
It was like a friendly type of thing. Like, it was more like of a setup. It's more or less like what?
So anyway, Jade Cargill came out.
Oh yeah, Jade Cargill came out, and then they had a match. She was like, "Why don't we just have a match right now? You and me." Called her out for the championship.
I'm assuming Tiffany kept it.
Well, it ended in a DQ due to the fact that in the process, I knocked his teammate. Just to let you know, his teammate's dead. It's just him.
Where is he?
But on my body, bro. He's waiting for you. Anyway, so Tiffany and Jade were having their match, and of course, it was for the championship. Ended in a DQ because Nia Jax ended up coming out and attacking Tiffany Stratton, and basically laying her out, telling her she's coming for the championship in a way.
Yeah, but like more friendly.
Jade Cargill did. Nia Jax wasn't friendly about it. Nia Jax
was like, I'm coming for that shit.
Like, she basically beat her up in the ring and then held up her championship at the end.
Okay,
Like that's not other things telling you like, hey, I'm coming for your championship. Watch out. Then you know what I'm saying?
fair, but didn't Tiffany Stratton already beat Nia Jax?
Yeah, she be here, but she was vulnerable. She was at a what's it called? She had did it when she was like laying. She had cashed in on her when she had just gotten beat up or something like that. But anyways, after that, it was the Selena Vega versus Chelsea Green match, and that was honestly a good match. A well-deserved championship win for Selena Vega.
Sorry, I'm after reboogie elsewhere.
Anyway, Selena Vega beat Chelsea Green for the U.S. Championship the same night her husband, returns to the WWE, Aleister Black. Aleister Black made a great return as The Miz was cutting a promo talking about, I hate that all these newbies are getting the spotlight, and I've been here for this almost 20 something years, and I don't get da. It's been handed to them. Basically, just calling out the newbie people. It was basically a
Being a
promo to set up the
bitch.
return of to set up Aleister Black's return. Then after that, it was the LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre #1 United States Contenders match. So whoever won that match would face Jacob Fatu at Backlash for the United States Championship. It was a good match all in all the way around until Solo Sikoa came out and attacked, I believe, Drew McIntyre or LA Knight. I think it was LA Knight. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember that part. And then Damian Priest came out and attacked Drew McIntyre, costing it to be a DQ, and LA Knight wins.
So LA
It was a
Knight's
no
getting his
contest.
rematch against Fatu.
I'm not sure because they pleaded. Went back to read about it, and it said it was a DQ, but then on the event that while I was watching it live, it also said that it was a no contest, that none of them won. So I'm not sure. But yeah, that happened, and Jacob Fatu came out, laid him out, basically proving his dominance. And then after that, it was the main event. It was a tag team TLC match, which, oh my god, bro, that should have been the WrestleMania match. That should have been the WrestleMania tag team match because
Who was it between?
it was Team DIY, the Motor Machine Gun, something like that. Motor Machine Guns, I believe that's what it was, and then the tag team or the Profits, the Street Profits. Fuck. Sorry, that didn't come out how I wanted it to. It was a good match though, bro. Like
Main event worthy match is what I'm hearing.
I'm talking about WrestleMania. Like this should have been the WrestleMania match because, bro, they
put on a fucking show.
They literally used everything they were supposed to, bro.
Tables, ladders, and chairs.
Yes, bro. They even used the one of the people in the audience prosthetic.
The prosthetic leg, right? I think I saw that on.
Yes. Another thing, what else happened in that match, bro? They had a part where somebody was hanging off the championships, and he got speared through a table. Like, it was just, like I said, an all-around good match.
Are you on the storm? Are you gonna die to the storm?
Nah, it's a 1-tick. I should be fine. But that's all that really happened on SmackDown, so.
Time to move on to Raw.
Yeah, we can talk about Raw.
All right, so the Monday Night Raw started with informing us that it was no longer Monday Night Raw. It was, say it with me, it was Monday Night Rollins. Okay, you didn't say it.
I'm bad.
You better put a clip up of like the crowd saying it with me. Bitch. Anyway. But yeah, so it came out with Seth Rollins basically saying, "Hey yo, I'm big dick in the locker room now. Like the future of wrestling, if you want to be a part of it, you have to go through me."
Which makes no sense because it's not even going through him. It's going through a Braun Breaker.
Fuck.
I'm coming, bro. Keep on talking about Monday Night Raw.
Anyway, but so you like it comes it comes towards me. You know, no matter what you do, I'm like I'm running this shit. Like me, the wise man, and the big dog. You feel me? But damn, fuck that guy. Anyway, then Sami Zayn came in. And Sami Zayn's like, you know, we've been friends a long time. You know, so I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I think you're full
Dang,
of
bro. I
shit.
thought I had that.
Right.
Right.
And then Seth Rollins basically like, hey yo, like you could join us. And then Sami Zayn's like, what's the difference between you, Roman, and CM Punk? Y'all both had the wise man.
Well, he basically
You know,
called out
you
Seth Rollins, being like, "You were mad because they had these favors and they had the wise man, but look who's over your shoulder. Like, look who's in your corner now."
yeah. He's like, you were just jealous of them type shit.
Basically, like, how are you any different from them?
Yeah. And then so Seth Rollins said, like, you have till the end of the night to either leave or become a target, basically. Right?
Well, if he
I
left,
haven't
he
missed it.
guaranteed him like a championship match for Jey
Well,
Uso.
that didn't happen till later. But yeah, so basically Paul Heyman came with the deal that if Sami Zayn went to Friday Night SmackDown, he would be immediately fighting the winner of John Cena versus Randy Orton. So an instant title match.
Which, honestly, would have taken. Honestly.
Right?
Instant title match against Randy or John? All day.
Right?
Anyways, continue. My bad.
But the thing that happened was the first match of the night was wasn't it wasn't it the War Raiders versus
Oh yeah. It was War Raiders versus
Judgment Day.
Yeah, Judgment Day. JD and Finn Balor.
JD and Finn Balor.
Hey, with JD's return first match back, he was putting on a show.
On God, like he was in
It's just what
great condition.
One thing I had pointed out like prior to the match was I was like, bro, he's literally gonna fight the same team that he kind of went out on.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. He's like, oh yeah, they're the ones who got me hurt. You know, fighting them made me injure myself.
Yeah.
But hey, you can't say JD McDonough's anything but a professional.
Bro,
You know
I
what
give
I mean?
him all much respect now. Like when he was like, I guess, like I said, they make him a good character. So I was like, I hated him. You know what I'm saying? But now I respect him.
And then it was the War Raiders won.
Correct.
So the War Raiders are the number one contender for the
number one contender
for the tie. I died.
How did you die?
I got ganged by two people fighting each other. Anyway, so the War Raiders are the number one contenders for the tag team titles. In that, Penta showed up, and basically like laid the fucking smackdown. Oh, so actually the first match wasn't the War Raiders. It was Becky Lynch. I mean, it was Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez. How did you feel about that match? Hello?
Hold on. The way I felt about that match, what's it called? Who won? Right? It was Rio that won, correct?
It was Rhea who won, yes.
Honestly, I feel like Roxanne should have won, but hey, it was a good match though because they did like. Roxanne's a good performer, as a good somebody who competes good with Rhea Ripley.
They had a very good they had a very good match. It did end in disqualification. Because the give me a second. Yeah. Somewhat two women came out and Roxanne had another NXT girl on the side, and they
Yeah, I
started
forgot what her
jumping
name was.
Rhea. They started jumping Rhea, so it ended in a disqualification. So Rhea won. But then Io Sky came out.
What?
Io Sky came out to help the girl.
Help Rhea Ripley.
And yeah, help Rhea Ripley. She was
because
getting
she was
jumped.
getting beat up. Exactly.
And
that she was repaying. Yeah. She was repaying
Yeah.
for what happened last week. Io Sky was getting jumped and Rhea Ripley came out to save her, basically saying like no one can touch her
Yeah.
until you come through me first.
Yeah, basically.
So what I sense is, like Eric said, sense a tag team coming.
That would be a sick tag team, wouldn't it? And then after that,
the chemistry's there, bro.
And then after that, it was Logan Paul calling out Jey Uso.
Which Jey Uso said, like, I'm not about to give my championship over to some punk ass YouTuber.
Yeah,
Crazy, bro. Crazy. He's like, what did he say? Have an entrance longer than your Intercontinental Championship reign is what.
Yeah. Hey, join one of my loot squares. I need to do this for a mission.
Man. Are you serious?
Yes. I just need one. Come on, people. Join in. I need 2 other people. I need everyone.
It's taking forever. Anyways.
Anyway. But yeah,
I'm just really mostly excited about what's gonna happen at Backlash. Like, oh, Pat McAfee has a match now against.
Gunther. Pat
Gunther.
McAfee versus Gunther.
He did an awesome promo. We made fun of him for it though, low-key, because we said said that Triple H did give him one F-word pass and he used it 30 times.
Yeah.
In 30 seconds.
Bro cussed almost as many times as I do.
Exactly, but
and we're like,
it was a good side to see of Pat McAfee.
Yeah, he was spitting the bars on
for real. Hey,
bars.
Best bar of the night was Paul Heyman. What was it?
Which one?
Live in the future or something like that.
Oh, live. You can live in the future, or you can die with the past.
Which is bars, bro.
And then, that was bars. So Pat McAfee versus Gunther. Pat McAfee's gonna get his shit kicked in.
No, I feel like Jey Uso or something gonna come out and help him.
No, it's gonna be a handicap 2-on-1 handicap match between Michael Cole and fucking Pat McAfee versus Gunther.
That'd be crazy.
That would be fucking jokes.
I'd laugh.
And then after that, then it was the whole New Day, War Raiders, and Judgment Day thing. But since we already talked about that, we're moving to the man addressing the WWE universe.
She basically took a page out of John Cena's book, is what I'm saying.
She called Lyra Valkyria a loser.
She said she wasn't nothing, that the fans weren't nothing to her. She don't need them. She needed
Pretty
basically
much.
that everybody in the female, basically some of the females that looked up her needed her to be relevant in wrestling,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
And so her and Lyra have a match for
Oh
the
yeah,
Intercontinental Champion at Backlash.
I got Becky winning.
I mean, she has to, right? They're not going to bring her back for her to lose.
Exactly, and they win a game. Was I feel like she has to win the. It's a new championship, bro. She's won every championship basically in the women's division. I feel like you just bring her back so she can win the championship, so she can say she's won every championship.
Right? But I don't think they think like you do.
No, but I think that's
Anyway,
what's happening.
yeah, probably. But
Becky Lynch is gonna be 90 years old, winning the new
right,
championship.
just the Gen Z she wins the Gen Z Power Hour championship that's going to be there in like 90 years.
We're not even gonna
They're
bring
just
it back
gonna
anymore.
they're just gonna fucking bring her out from like cremation.
Nah, bro, they're gonna bring her casket out, put it on top of her opponent. Funny.
Right? Just count the 1, 2, 3 on the Becky Lynch.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the next thing that happened was the Stephanie Vaquer versus Ivy Nile. And I'm gonna be honest,
main roster already.
I wasn't paying attention to the fight.
Yeah, I know, Eric. You weren't paying attention at all.
I swear to God, Stephanie Vaquer
Is gonna be your baby mama or what?
is so fucking hot.
Eric claimed that was gonna be his baby mama.
Okay, maybe don't put that out on the thing that's gonna live on the internet forever.
Okay, so what? You're saying you have a chance with her or what?
No,
Because
I mean
know you don't.
not if you put it out there like that. Maybe I did beforehand, but
Yeah, two
like
people. Oh, they're low.
I can't. I am in a stalemate right now.
I got one. I got both. I got both.
I am in a stalemate right now.
Oh my god, I'm about to get my ass smacked. Got one more.
Anyway, but Stephanie Vaquer, Ivy Nile. Vaquer beat Ivy Nile. That's pretty much.
I feel the feud coming with Penta and Chad Gable.
Oh, definitely.
Only because he said that it was great watching your brother get beat by El Grande Americano.
Yeah. Like
Chad
fucking up
Gable.
his first appearance.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, that was fun. I definitely think that something's gonna come of that. But then again, Chad, like Penta's gonna have a feud with Chad Gable while Rey Mysterio has the feud with El Grande Americano.
Bro, help!
Okay.
Everybody on the podcast just watched me wipe so many bodies. And Eric, I said, is my mic. Nobody gets it. Everybody will understand eventually. Eric is my mic.
What does Eric is my mic mean?
Okay, have you ever seen those videos of where the guys are playing Fortnite and he's like, Mike, where you at? Mike, where you at? And got knock one down, Mike, I need your help. Mike, where you at? And then it cuts to a clip of like somebody playing, like doing the Spider-Man, just fucking around. You're my mic. You're my mic. Sometimes.
I'm fighting someone.
Eric, you have one kill, bro.
Fuck that. Anyway. But after the thing, it was the Sami Zayn Braun Breaker thing.
Basically saying like, hey, like Seth Rollins asked for his response. He said no. Braun Breaker came out. They fought. Sami Zayn
And
lost.
Sami Zayn
That
got
was it.
fucking destroyed. Don't get it wrong, ho. The only reason you're alive is because
What do you mean because of what?
he keeps hiding in the thing.
Oh, hop in there with destroy it. You can destroy it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can destroy the trash can.
You can't.
Oh, there's a way you can. I just forgot how it is.
So we're both gonna hide in here until that motherfucker wants to hop out.
Okay. So what's the next topic? What we talking about next? What we doing?
That is all that happened on Monday Night Raw.
So is that a close to ring the bell?
That is a ref count us in. A 1, a 2, and a 3.
Count us in or count us out, Eric?
Count us out. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is our conspiracy corner. Ooh, jump scare. Anyway,
Jump scare is crazy. Anyways, there's one that I want to talk about. There's one that I just been
All
on
right.
my mind. All right, so do you know what
What?
Roswell, New Mexico is? You know, like what's the basis of the
Yeah,
basis of it?
aliens and shit.
Okay, that's what I'm about to talk about, right? So the Roswell
All right.
crash, and it was a Roswell. They said it happened in 1947. It was a crash, but then I feel like it was also a cover up at the same time. There was a cover up included at the same time. So a strange thing had crashed into a remote ranch in New Mexico in 1947. Government claimed it was a saucer. Then later retracted their statement and said it was just a weather balloon. Why?
So Roswell, New Mexico has been the
Alien attraction for so long.
fuck
But like
that
I don't
guy.
understand like how are they gonna go in and be like, oh yeah, it was a saucer. Like, okay, y'all claim to see it. Now y'all are gonna retract y'all statement and say that y'all never saw it. Never claimed that that's what it was.
Fair. No, Roswell is it's always been interesting for that specific reason, right? Like so many
Personally, have you
people.
ever been?
No,
I have.
I've
It's a
never
fun
been
place
to
to
New
go.
Mexico.
It's a fun place to go. Like the little museums that they have for aliens and stuff like that is amazing. There's people over there. But I enjoyed it when I went. I went for my sister. My sister was in ROTC in high school, and she had like a competition over there, and we got the.
Oh my god! No, I had a good gun. I had such a good gun.
No, but they have so
No.
many like cool museums and stuff over there about aliens, and like it tells you like what really happened and like what the crash was like and everything like that. Like it shows you a picture of the crash site. You know, I don't know how
Yeah,
they
no,
took
I
pictures
don't.
back in 1947, but you know, good for them.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt it. Like Roswell is definitely interesting. We should do a side quest there. One of these days. You know,
You know how far that is?
it's in New Mexico, so it's out of state.
Yeah, very far. Just letting you know.
Take that gun. Wait, no, that's not even the gun I had. R.I.P. They took my gun. Anyway, I heard about something, and I got clarification on it today, and I think it's hilarious.
What?
So, did you hear about that Black Hawk? That Black Hawk flying into the passenger plane in D.C., killing like 67 people.
Yeah, didn't that happen like a month and a half ago or so?
Yeah, so they did investigation on it, right? Oh my god,
What's an investigation there?
it's hilarious. I mean, not that
What happened?
67 people died, but like the reason why and the reaction of people has been hilarious for me personally. So, an investigation revealed that it was the female pilot who killed 67 people after crashing a black helicopter. You know, there's a joke to be made about women not knowing how to drive, but I'm not going to be the one to make that joke.
You know, they can't fly either, so...
You know, I'm not going to be the one to make that joke, but just know that that joke is there to be made by someone.
The hijackers
Not me,
can fly
though.
better.
Huh?
The hijackers can fly better.
Right, they could aim it into a whole set of towers.
They had a target and they hit it. Did she have... That, I bet you that wasn't her target.
Nah, I bet her target was the fucking kitchen. That's fucked.
I've heard a joke, but I'm not gonna say it because it'll probably be offensive.
Who gives a shit? Since when have we cared about being offensive here?
It's very sexist, that's why.
Again, we just made a joke about how terrorists fly better than women.
You're right, you're right.
So what's your joke?
It's gonna be like, why do women like chessboards?
Because the things look like a kitchen floor.
Yeah, it reminds me of the kitchen.
Yeah, bitch, I've heard that one. Alright, but, so, they did investigating on it, right? Because they're like, how the fuck could this happen? Right?
Right.
So, while investigating it, the pilot was repeatedly told by her male co-pilot that, you know, hey yo, you're about to crash into that fucking plane, you might need to turn left or right. She ignored him. Not only did she ignore her more experienced male co-pilot, but also...
Wait, did they get, like, footage, like, or, like, the audio from, like, the headsets?
Yeah.
Talking about it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, how do they know they're dead?
But also, she ignored the air traffic controller, which was also informing her about the oncoming plane. You know what I mean?
So people were telling her about this plane. She was just like...
Yeah, but, you know, she was... Coincidentally, ironically, the pilot who killed all those people, his name was Rebecca Lobach, right? She was on her annual piloting evaluation to ensure her skills were up to snuff.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
She was on her yearly visit to make sure that, you know, shit was...
fly.
Yeah. And you know what she did with it? She caused the worst aerial disaster since 9/11.
Crazy.
But the thing I want to talk about, not the, you know, 67 people who tragically lost their lives. It's what the reactions have been. My God.
Let me hear them.
People are like online saying like, "Oh, I would have ignored them too." You know, no man's gonna tell me what to do.
I'm sorry, what?
And then you have other people like, "Yeah, you fought the patriarchy, but you know, 67 people died." You know, congratulations, you fought the patriarchy. Congratulations, you fought the patriarchy, but at what cost? You know?
Yeah, I heard you. I'm here listening to you. I'm sorry, dude. There's this dude that I literally have almost knocked completely.
No, same. I just killed someone.
Was he already knocked or what?
No. I followed him with my bat. I broke his fucking knees. Anyway, but that's what I wanted to talk about today, because I just found out about it, and that shit was funny.
I found him.
And he's getting away again! Not if I had to say about it.
Get him, Barry.
He's got a kicking my ass here! Hey, yo! He's got him whooping my ass! He got fully charged bat. Shoot him! No! Who?
11
How did that
HP,
happen?
bro. 11
How did
HP.
that happen?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So what else is about this going on? Like, what else is being said about this?
Okay, so like all of the empowered girl bosses are like shit. I wouldn't listen to no good man either type shit. And then everyone else is just looking at these retards and just being like, cool, she girl bossed her way into being a mass fucking murderer.
Like, make that make sense. And everybody's trying to make that okay. Make that make sense.
Right? Like, Jesus. Like, we're not getting like we're gonna try our best not to make this podcast at all political, right? But you know, anyway, moving on. Do you have an urban legend you want to talk about?
No, I don't.
No urban legends? So, guys, make sure you leave
Hold
it
on,
in the comments.
hold on. I do may have an urban legend.
Alright.
Finish what you were saying before anything, and then
I'll say it afterwards.
Oh, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Do you believe in?
What about Bigfoot? I mean, kind of hard not to, right? With how many
sightings? Correct.
but like it's telling, you know what I mean?
Right. So, like, I personally do believe in Bigfoot. I believe it's something out there, but the fact that nobody's really ever gotten close to ever really being face to face with it loses its credibility.
Fair, I mean, Bigfoot, dude, I already marked first.
Where'd you mark? Oh,
The blue beacon, my dude.
anyways, continue. Bigfoot, what?
Bigfoot is interesting. Like, did you see that really popular film where apparently they catch the last Bigfoot on camera? Because they were on like a Bigfoot hunting expedition.
Like the movie was based on that? Like,
No,
was it a
like it's just
documentary?
no, it's like a bunch of
Or
people
like they're
actually
filming
went
a
out.
movie?
No,
They're filming a
they're
movie.
like they turned it into a movie, but it's just camera footage.
Yeah, it's a documentary. It's basically what it is.
Yeah, but
Not a
like they
documentary, more like
capture like the last Bigfoot being killed or something, which is crazy.
it's like the Lake Nose Monster or Loch Ness Monster, whatever you want to call it.
Loch Ness
I feel like
Monster.
they fall into the same category of urban legend, I guess you can say.
No, because the Loch Ness Monster is just a plesiosaur.
It's a what?
It's a plesiosaur. Look it up. We're gonna put a picture of it on the podcast so you can know what I'm talking about. It's just a dinosaur that didn't die, or at least that's what I believe.
That can be a theory
It's
we
just
can look into.
it's just a dinosaur that didn't die. Conspiracy theory that that we can talk about, back is: do you believe that all the dinosaurs are dead, or do you believe like some hid out on like an island somewhere and are still here?
Some Jurassic Park stuff.
Kind of, but like not bringing them back. They just never left. They're kind of just hidden. You know?
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so due to the fact that of food.
Fair. I can see that.
Like,
What about like aquatic ones? Aquatic dinosaurs. Shit, there's a lot about the ocean we don't know about.
I don't feel like when they have touched the bottom of the ocean, that's completely the bottom. I feel like that's just like a little layer that they need to go through. And
Fair.
continue to go
Like
through to really truly discover what's under there.
fair, I can see that. What about have you seen what was it? Where where the bottom of the ocean was kind of like just like a bunch of fog that they went through. It's like it was a movie where they went deeper than the Marianas Trench or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I believe movies that we see like here now are based on true events like that have happened. where somebody has, you know what I'm saying?
Well, don't be stupid, dumbass.
Like, how else would you come up with the idea for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, something had to give you the idea for that movie.
People are very creative.
I understand the very creative side, but I mean, you're telling me. How do
Let
you
me
think
tell
Planet
you
of the Apes came
something.
out? How do you think Planet of the Apes came out? You know, somebody read the scientific way of how we came to be. How we came from monkeys, primates, basically.
Well, technically, we didn't come from monkeys. It was more like a common ancestor, but
I'm just saying, like, somebody went that way, and then turned it into a movie. Why do we make monkeys just monkeys the way they are, and turn them into an army?
they're like, hey, yo, monkeys, but smart.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? They had to get the idea from somewhere. I'm telling you. That's always been my theory on stuff as well.
Monkeys, but
Like,
smart.
Fortnite is part Hunger Games, I believe.
What?
Fortnite, the people from Fortnite got the idea like from the Hunger Games, I believe.
Well, yeah, but the Hunger Games is a story.
Last team standing, last surviving.
Well, yeah,
But
but
read
you're
it from somewhere.
yeah. There's basically no original ideas.
I'm trying to say they had to read it from somewhere.
I mean, you know, except for this podcast, completely original. We're not putting up we're not putting up 15 podcast pictures up right now. Why would we ever do that? Anyway, moving on. So we got I got a little bit of a debate topic for yo ass.
Oh, so we kicking it into we got beef.
Wah, wah, wah,
All right, what's up?
wah.
What's up?
Who would
What's up?
win? 100 men or one silverback gorilla? Mind you,
Has
a
this gorilla
gorilla's
ate? Hold on. Has this gorilla ate?
both of them are actively trying to kill the other. So this gorilla is using whatever it can to kill all the men, and all the men are doing whatever they can to actively kill the gorilla. Mind you, a gorilla's punch strength is about a Ford Fusion driving into you, a Ford F-150 driving into you at 60 miles per hour. And its bite force is about 1100 psi. So pounds per square inch, and that's a big mouth.
Let me tell you like this. I swear everybody says they can. Like, I'm gonna agree right now. I swear every guy says they can, and they would do it. Right? But
do what?
Hear me out. Like, go fight that gorilla. Right? They would join the 100 people to fight that 100 men to fight that gorilla, right?
Not me.
Tell you right now, they're gonna the 100 people that would agree, because I wouldn't agree to do it. They're gonna see the first dude getting punched so hard by that gorilla, and then really think about if they all progressively can jump him at the same time. Like, wouldn't you think that? Like, bro, like, wouldn't you, if you see somebody get hit by a gorilla, just...
See, that's the thing. That's why every man is they are actively trying to murk this gorilla. So they're not caring about if the 50 men before them took one.
The gorilla is actively trying to kill them as well. So you don't think, like, if it's just it's not just gonna knock out one person and just keep on going.
Yeah, it's gonna use Bill to take out Ted type shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just gonna keep on going. Like, me personally, I would not want to mess with that gorilla. Like, after I seen it hit one person and see the force and what it can do to a person, deuces, I'm running the opposite way.
But we're not talking about you. We're talking about the 100 dudes who don't give a shit about anything but making sure this gorilla don't live.
It's just, no, like, I don't see it happening.
Let me tell you something. 100 rational dudes, sure. They see the first 5 bravest men go up there and just get their shit caved in.
Like I'm talking
90.
about.
I don't care who you are. 90% of guys are gonna rethink that. They're gonna be like, do I really want to fucking deal with that?
That's
But
what I'm saying. Like, is it worth
if these
dying?
men, if these hunted dudes don't give a fuck about nothing but making sure that gorilla eats dirt, then that gorilla's fucked. I'm sorry. I don't care how big, strong you are. None of that matters when you're getting jumped. Eventually, you gonna get tired.
So are the men.
There's 100 of them. There's 100 of them. That gorilla's getting fucking destroyed. Have 10 men hold down each limb. Have another 10 men rip out its goddamn heart. That gorilla's getting toasted. Bitch is trying to try me. I swear to God. But I don't care how big or strong you are as a gorilla. Your ass getting turned into a pack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like you was not surviving that. I just don't think the 100 guys, no matter what, if willing to kill that dude, like no matter what, not scared of nothing.
Oh, that deer is dead. Whatever they're
The
fighting
gorilla.
is the gorilla, whatever. It's dead. Let me tell you, humans didn't become top of the food chain for no reason.
Huh. We only became top of the food chain because of like, not everything has the abilities we have. We evolved. They didn't.
Cool, and you know what didn't evolve? Oh, gorilla. They evolved to be big and strong, but humans can be big and strong and smart. And I'm sorry, 100 dudes who don't give a fuck about nothing but making sure you don't make it home, that's a scary sight.
I just don't think they would beat that gorilla, bro, because like honestly, like that gorilla is like basically like 12 dudes at one time.
Yeah, 12 dudes is getting destroyed by 100 dudes.
So the force of
You
one
didn't
punch
think
is like 12 dudes.
the force of one punch is like an F-150. But it only takes 5 people to grab a gorilla arm for him not to be able to use that 500 pounds. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I got for We Got Beef today. So, has anything personal been going on? You got any
life
personal
update?
life updates?
Not really. You have any life updates?
I mean, besides me working, not really. We're kind of boring people.
Honestly, we just go to work and come home.
And record videos for all of you lovely folks.
I see.
Game time is next. We got a game. Whoop whoop whoop. Game time. I don't know what intro.
time.
So,
You ever seen
let me get let me get to a point where I can ooh, where are you coming from? I'm getting shot at.
Right below me. Right below me.
Oh my god. I don't know who they are, but oh my god. Hey, yo! They sniping my ass.
I know. I'm watching them.
And I'm dead. Anyway, it gives me the perfect opportunity to pull up what I want to pull up. You fucking loser! Hit your shots, why don't you? Anyway, so I have compiled a list of 30 of 30 of the top 30 most decorated wrestlers of all time. Right?
Ooh, that one hurt. They know where I'm at.
Most of
They know where
them.
I'm at.
Oh wait.
Most of them, I'm listening to you.
So 30 of the most decorated wrestlers of all time. And basically, I have compiled all of their title runs, whether it was with the WWE or not. And we're gonna play a game of higher or lower.
Okay. Okay. So on some.
So I'm gonna start off with one, and then you're going to have to tell me whether you think the person who I say next is going to be higher or lower than the person previous. Of course, there are punishments if you entered it. So, there is a bit of a punishment if he fails to get 16 or more correct. It's 1 over half. Well, no, if he can get 15, he wins, because I'm giving him the first. You know? So, we'll put a counter on the podcast right now of like correct, incorrect. If he has more correct than half, then he wins and gets the request that I do something. But if he has less, then he loses and I get a request that he does something. You know what I mean?
Let's get it.
So your first, I'm giving you John Cena. He has a total of 25
25.
championships. 25. That
25?
includes 25. 2-5. Randy
I'm gonna
Orton.
say
More or less.
higher.
Higher? That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect. Randy Orton only has a total of 20 championships. So, Triple H, higher or lower?
Higher.
Correct. Triple H has a total of 24 championships. Bonus points if you can tell me how many are with the WWE and how many are without the WWE.
Nah, you got me on that one. Nah,
Edge,
lower.
higher or lower?
Lower.
Incorrect. Edge has a total of 31 titles. Roman Reigns.
Lower.
Correct. Roman Reigns only has 9 titles. Roman Reigns only has a total of 9 titles. The Miz.
Higher.
The Miz has a total of 22 titles. How do you play this? Where do I go?
Where I ran. You didn't see where I ran to?
No.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I'm dead. Anyway. Chris Jericho.
More.
Correct. Chris Jericho has 29 titles. Seth Rollins.
Less. Where you at?
Correct. Seth Rollins only has 18 titles. My bad. Oh, I've been looking at the wrong number.
Bruh. Bruh.
So we're updating it. Randy
Hmm.
Orton has less. Triple H has more. Edge has 32. The Miz has 22. We're coming back to Chris Jericho because I totally fucked him over. Roman
So how many
Reigns
times
has
do I actually
9.
end up in?
That's for post pod to keep track of, sir. Anyway, so we're removing the Chris Jericho point. Charlotte Flair, higher or lower than Seth Rollins, 18?
Less.
Correct. Charlotte Flair has 17 titles. Becky Lynch, higher or lower?
Then Charlotte, higher.
Incorrect. Becky only has 13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. Brock Lesnar, higher or lower than 13? And mind you, this does include his UFC and all the things he did.
Yes. Higher.
Incorrect. He has 12 titles.
That's crazy.
Let's go. Booker T, a total of 30.
Higher.
Ric Flair, higher or lower than 12?
Higher.
Cool. Booker T, higher or lower?
Higher.
Correct. Booker T has a total of 35. Chris Jericho.
Lower.
Incorrect. Chris Jericho has a total of 43 titles.
Crazy.
Kurt Angle.
Lower.
Correct. He only has 19. Shawn Michaels.
Higher.
Incorrect. Shawn Michaels only has 17 titles. CM Punk.
He didn't even win in the UFC. He won one in AEW. I think he won twice in AEW. And then he won on the Intercontinental.
Is it higher or lower than 17?
Higher.
Incorrect. CM Punk only has 12 titles.
Oh.
Jeff Hardy.
Higher.
Correct. He has 24. Rey Mysterio. Higher or lower than 24 titles?
Lower.
Lower than 24? Incorrect. Rey Mysterio has a total of 26 titles. The GOAT.
Bro, I can't get past this one level. Anyways. He has
AJ Styles.
Oh, AJ Styles. More than 24? 25?
26.
26?
Higher or lower than 26?
Higher.
Incorrect. AJ Styles only has 16. Hulk Hogan. Higher or lower than 16?
Lower. Wait.
Higher or lower than 16?
Lower.
Incorrect. Hulk Hogan has 18. The Rock,
Oh my God.
higher or lower than 18?
Higher.
Incorrect. The Rock only has 10 title reigns. Stone Cold Steve Austin, higher or lower than 10?
Higher?
Correct.
Oh,
Stone Cold has 19. Batista. Higher or lower than 19? I mean,
higher.
incorrect. He only has 9.
Batista only has 9.
Yeah. Daniel Bryan.
Oh, this is a little tricky one. Daniel Bryan has more. Higher.
Higher than 9?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. He has 16 of them. The Undertaker. Higher or lower than 16?
Higher.
Correct. The Undertaker has 17 titles. Kevin Owens. Higher or lower than 17?
Higher.
Incorrect. Kevin Owens has 10 title reigns. Samoa Joe. Higher or lower than 10? Keep in mind that before today, I've never heard of this Samoa Joe dude.
What?
Is it higher or lower? Is it higher or lower than 10?
Higher.
Correct. Samoa Joe has a total of 13 title reigns. Someone I've never heard of. That's
Time out. After this podcast is over, I'm about to show you a video of Samoa Joe.
I don't want to. Anyway,
Bro, he cooks. Oh my God.
Drew McIntyre. And this does include micro runs like he had. Yo, I can't get past this one part. What the fuck? Drew McIntyre, higher or lower than 13?
I can't get past this one part either without, and I don't have enough coins, which is crazy.
I have 8 coins.
Oh, there's impulse grenades right here, man.
How many coins? Wait, what? You have to use coins to buy things?
Eventually down the line.
How far ahead are you?
I'm on like.
Fuck!
I don't even know what level I'm on, bro.
Drew McIntyre.
Less.
Correct. Drew McIntyre has had 9 title reigns. Dean Ambrose. Or John Moxley. Correct. Dean Ambrose, my brother, has 13 title reigns. Fuck. And then your last one is Randy Savage. More or less than 13 title runs.
More or less.
Fuck. More or less than 13 title runs. Randy Savage.
I'll say more than how many again? More or less than how many?
13.
I'm gonna say more. No. Yeah, more.
Incorrect. He
I mean,
has
he
a
has
total of 10 title reigns.
figured he had double digits.
So that is the end of my game. Whether you win or lose will all be decided when we actually count the motherfuckers. So I wasn't keeping track.
That was I.
So, if you win, what is my punishment?
I haven't came up with it, but it will be at the end of this video. So
And if I win, your punishment will be watching a 12-episode anime
that's
and
fine.
doing
I'll
a
give
and
you.
doing a book report about it.
Okay. Um,
He's
would
he's
I
gonna
have
have
to
me
be?
watch all seasons of like a fucking. He's gonna have me watch all the rules of like a dumbass sport, or
What
like
else we got
make me
cooking for today?
what?
So what else we got cooking for today?
And that is actually all I have. And that is all we have for you guys today. Thank you for tuning into the Sidequest Bros podcast, episode 5, episode 5.
Look at Eric learning Spanish.
Hey, slowly.
So proud of him.
Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that noti bell, and go ahead and leave in the comments anything you want us to talk about next time. You know, some urban legends that are popular around your part of the world. You know, any conspiracy theories you want us to look into, anything that you want us to elaborate from, from this podcast. Also, go ahead and write down in the comment our secret code word to make sure that you made it this far into the video. What's our secret code word today, Emilio?
Pineapple juice.
Yeah, go ahead and comment pineapple juice down below, and we're gonna see how many of you actually stayed this long. You feel me? Hey. But like always, that is all for this side quest. Join us on the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.